Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Right Angle Dad here, Thunderdome, Minnesota, and I was here to show an example of like new, only small imperfections in packaging from Amazon Warehouse. I've bought some things on here off Amazon Warehouse before, and I've always been very happy. You can usually get things a little bit cheaper, sometimes a lot cheaper than what they would be on their normal catalog prices. And I've gotten some pretty cheap mediators. I've gotten some other cheap vests and things. And so when I had this for a price that was more than two white Chronoses, but less than what the Deadpool ones were going for, I said, okay, we'll give that a go. And this is the package that we got. So this must have been when they returned it. They just used this packaging and had, I'm guessing this was like an address label that Amazon then removed. But then the tape and stickers, and then more stickers. So the box when I got it was bowed. Both blasters were loaded. This one was just half primed and loaded. But all I had to do was deprime it, and it works just fine. But you can see here how, I don't know what kind of thing they had on their hand. Would that be some kind of grease or oil? I don't know if that's common on some of these Deadpool blasters, that from, priming it, or if there was something on their hands that was taking off the rival. But this one was fair, I just had to clear the jam and get it going again. But it's also missing the top plastic, missing the taco, missing a few of the rounds. This one was also loaded, and someone had been in it. And they couldn't figure out how to fix it, so they kind of put it all back together and shipped it back with the slide all the way back like this. I don't know how they got it all in here when they sent it back to Amazon. I don't know why Amazon doesn't do a better job checking to see what they're getting. I don't know if they just put it back on the shelf and sent it to somebody else. However, I did open it up. I was very proud of myself that I figured out how to get in there and do it. I looked at Naptown Nerf's mod guide. I looked at Out of Dart's mod guide, especially the tip on the plunger tube on which side is up, because that was very important. It does go together both ways, but it won't prime correctly if it's upside down. But it will go together, so that was interesting. And again, this one also had some black smears from whatever is making that paint. Maybe that's just something that happens with Rival, or specifically the red plastic. Maybe it's not holding the paint as well. But I was just putting this out as kind of a warning that, and then this plastic is cracked as well too. So I guess they're doing me a favor, meaning that maybe I'll save that top Deadpool poster thing here. Let's see if I can raise the camera up to. Maybe we'll save that part, but the rest of the box I can then just throw. I don't have to try to save it as any kind of collector deal, because obviously the box is already trashed. So, and then I can use the blasters for whatever I want. I figured at this point, now that I've been inside this one had been primed and shipped for a while, that they're both prime candidates for being upgraded in some fashion, because the springs may have already been a percentage affected. I don't know if it's 5%, 10%, 15% from that long duration of being primed, but I'm sure it had some effect. But they both operate. They both are work just well. They both definitely need the door delete. Once you do that to your blaster and use it in battle, you really can't go back to not having that door delete on the Chronos. You get way too used to not having to open that door. So I really just wanted to put this out as a reminder to, when shopping on the internet, when you're not actually in the store looking at it, you really have to be a little bit careful. This is one of the downsides of losing out on Toys R Us and other places that are closing. We don't actually physically hold what you're buying you're really having to trust where you're buying it from. So, like I said, overall still happy. These will just be put them in the ones that are moddable, where I'll keep them under set. Other than the door delete with stock internals. So, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a great day. Bye.